Hi Year 5, it's Mr Worthington and Miss Jackson here today, ready to introduce today, Friday the 22nd of January's home learning tasks. Your first lesson this morning, as always Year 5, is an English lesson. So we're carrying on the work that we've done on Greek myths, but we're going to look instead at expanded noun phrases. So a noun phrase is just, well, our noun first of all is a person, place or thing. A noun phrase is just a phrase that contains a noun. How can we expand those? How can we make them better? Firstly, we've posted some images online for you to look at of different nouns and proper nouns. Those are people. Can you identify who they are? And then, can you, using your adjectives, add in some extra descriptions? Or, similarly, can you use in some prepositional phrases in order to add further information about the noun? So, for example, if we post a picture of the Minotaur, you might say, the huge, gruesome Minotaur with breath as foul as rotting fish. And expand them that way. We'd like to see as many different expanded noun phrases as you can come up with. In maths today, we're going to continue the work that you've done on fractions. So yesterday you should have looked at comparing and ordering fractions. Today we're going to continue that by comparing and ordering fractions which are greater than one whole. These fractions will either be mixed numbers, remember Year 5, that's a whole number and a fraction, or they'll be improper fractions, that's where the number on the top, the numerator, is bigger than the denominator. Firstly, you'll have to convert them into one form, so choose Year 5. Are you going to change all your fractions into mixed numbers, or are you going to change all your fractions into improper fractions? Once you've done that, don't forget, you'll need to make sure you've got a common denominator. That means the number on the bottom is the same for each fraction. So you'll have to find those before you can finish ordering and comparing them. Friday afternoon's lesson is a science lesson, and Miss Jackson, our science expert, is going to tell you all about it.
Hi Year 5. So last week we looked at the force gravity. From there we're going to move on to looking at air resistance. So air resistance is a pushing force as opposed to gravity, which is a pulling force. We're going to test out this theory. We would like you to make your own parachute at home, similar to the one we've got here. So if you can just find a light sort of material, tissue paper or something similar, some string and a little minifigure. Does the surface area of the parachute affect the amount of air resistance? You're going to investigate this by designing your own experiment to test this theory. To make sure it's a fair test though, Year 5, we'd like you to try and keep the weight of your figure the same and also to drop them from the same height. So, to prove that air resistance is even there, here's gravity pulling this one down and air resistance will push this one up. The parachute took longer to hit the floor than the one without the parachute. So we would like you to design your experiment using the template that we've posted online. We can't wait to see what conclusions you've drawn from this. Also Year 5, it's Friday, so you have got your Rockstars battle continuing until Sunday night. So keep rocking those times tables. Have a good weekend Year 5 and we will see you next week. Bye for now.
Have a good weekend Year 5. Bye for now.